What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It feels good to be consistent and I just have so many ideas of things right now and it just feels good. So this is a video that I hope will be helpful to a lot of you guys, and we're going to be talking about easy ways that you can make money online or from apps, the internet in general, because seriously you guys, there are so many ways nowadays that you can make money. Even if you don't have, like a full-time job, you can just do stuff to make some extra money, some extra cash to be able to have to spend on things like going out on the weekend and extra money for coffee and things like that. This year I have gotten really into just how to save money because it is really important, and I have a whole video that I actually did earlier on in the year about easy, simple ways that you can save money. I will have a link to that up here and in the description as well, because I still think that video is completely relevant. I still use everything I talked about in that video and all of the tips, so go check that out if you haven't seen it, maybe before or after this video. On to this video. Even if you are younger and you don't, have your job or your career, I guess you could say, started, you can still use like almost all of these ways to make some extra money, and it's really easy, and some of the things you might have not even heard about. Let's get into it. The first way that I easily save and make a little bit of extra money online is through Ebates. Ebates, if you're not using this, you guys, and you shop online at all, you are basically losing a little bit of money, because Ebates is a website that has almost every online retailer. I mean, it has Amazon, Sephora, Nordstrom, basically all of the big ones you can think of. And whenever you're making a purchase online, you go through Ebates first and you will get cash back on your purchase, as well as sometimes you can save, additional money just saving. It'll tell you about like the deals online. But even more than that, once your money and your cash back starts to add up, you will get checks from Ebates. So it does obviously take, a good amount of ordering. You're not just gonna like see a ton of money from this right away, but I seriously recommend. It's completely free to join. I'll have a little invite in the description box for you guys to go in easily, really quickly sign up. I think you can just use your Facebook account to make your account, so it's super fast. And I use this every time I shop online, you guys, and I get checks regularly. I think they come 3 or 4 times a year from Ebates, and you can also refer friends to Ebates and make a little bit of money that way from referring people. This is one of my favorite ways to make a little bit of extra cash when you're already going to be spending money. You know what I mean? You're already going to be making this order, so why not make a little bit back from it? Okay, next is a website that you guys might not even know about. It is so easy to use and it is also free to sign up for, and it's called Opinion Outpost. So what Opinion Outpost is basically you get paid either in money or in gift cards to places like Amazon, etc. You get paid for taking surveys. How the site works is basically different brands and companies want to get people's opinions on different things and on their products, so they will create a survey and you can get paid for taking these surveys over time. So if you just have a little bit of extra time to dedicate to this, like maybe a little bit of time every day or every week, just for taking surveys and giving your opinion. I mean, it really doesn't take that much work, so it's super easy to use and a great way to make some extra cash. It's very safe and completely legit to use, and I highly recommend. So I will have the link in the description box to Opinion Outpost for you guys to sign up and try it out if you would like to. Next is one of my favorite apps to help me to save money, and it actually will make you money over time if you use it. And this app is free again. It's called Acorns. I've been using it for probably about a year, and it's super cool because basically what this app is you invest your spare change or little amounts of money. It will basically invest your money, and your money over time will be growing and growing and growing. And if you just let your amount of money that you have in there grow and stay in there without removing it, you will just see it steadily increasing from interest and just from them. Like, I don't exactly know how investing works, but it's very light investing that this app does for you. And like I said, what it mostly does is it invests your spare change, so you can hook up your bank account and your debit cards and things like that to it, and then when you're spending, you know, like $3.55, the remaining change of that, it'll round that up to $4, and the remaining change of that will be invested in your Acorns account. And then over time, all of that spare change will get invested and it will start to grow. So seriously, especially using this app for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and over time, that's when you're gonna see your money really increasing from using this. So free to get, and I cannot recommend Acorns enough. I will also have a link to Acorns in the description box where you guys can easily go and download the app and sign up. I highly recommend this. Is one of my favorite apps. Next way to make some cash that I personally use all the time, and it has really helped me to be able to make some extra money, is minimalizing your life and your clothes and selling the stuff that you don't need. Not even just clothes. I mean, you can sell, you know, jewelry, and you can sell accessories and home decor and all, I mean, the list goes on. Makeup that you've maybe used once or twice that's still in good condition. You can sell used things that are in good condition. You can use an app like Depop or Poshmark. I personally prefer Depop because they only take 10% of your profits. Poshmark, I believe, I might be wrong, I believe takes 20%. So that's why I really like Depop. You could also obviously sell stuff on eBay or really any resale sites that you guys know of. You can be a little businesswoman with your Depop shop or your Poshmark shop or your eBay, and it's freaking cool. That's how the woman from, you guys probably already know this, but that's how Sophia Amoruso got started with Nasty Gal. She would just buy things and she would sell them on, I think, eBay, like vintage stuff. So seriously, become a little businesswoman, become a nasty gal. I didn't mean to get all inspirational, but seriously, there's so many ways that you can make money, and it also feels really good to minimalize and to downsize. I mean, seriously, you guys, I just had so much clothes that in like a storage unit that I forgot I even had, and I just thought, this is so wasteful, you know what I mean? Like, obviously donating is great and donate whatever you can, but some things are in really nice condition, brand names, and you know somebody would pay money for that. So, you know, why not make some money off of things that you spent money on yourself, and do a little Depop or Poshmark. So I always have my Depop linked in the description box, but it's just whatever you would prefer to sell on. So go through your closet, pick out some good things, make sure you wash them and everything before you're gonna be selling and sending it out to people, and make some extra cash. Next way you can make money online is by doing YouTube or a blog, something similar. It's just whatever your interests are. If this is something that you would be interested in, you can make money from making videos on YouTube. It has been my career since I was 16, 17 years old. I definitely will say I think I got into YouTube at the perfect time back in 2010. You know, it was a lot easier and it was a lot different, but you can monetize your content now. I believe anyone can upload to YouTube and start monetizing that content. Now, obviously, unless you're getting thousands of views, I mean, like, you know, 1,000 views or more on a video, you're probably not gonna be seeing decent money from YouTube. But you have to start somewhere, you know what I mean? And nobody starts this really, I don't think, going into it being like, I'm gonna make a bunch of money. It's not a good way to start it, even though this video is literally about how to make money online. You have to have a passion, you know what I mean? On YouTube or a blog, you have to have something that's different about you and something that people are gonna be interested in and want to watch you. Any topics that you wanna share with the world, start your YouTube channel. I mean, seriously, everyone starts from somewhere. I started and it took me like 2 or 3 months to gain 100 subscribers, and you just gotta be patient with it, honestly. So don't think that this is gonna be an instant way to money, YouTube or blogging, but definitely, like I said, over time you can see some money from these things, from putting ads on your blog, ads on your YouTube videos, and that is how we make our money, y'all. Alright, another way to make money that you might not think of is using something like Airbnb to rent out your space. So obviously this totally isn't available to everyone. Like if you're living where you live, most of the time you're probably not going to utilize something like this. But for me, I really wish I could have utilized Airbnb back when I had my apartment and I would leave for 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. I mean, I had a loft in downtown LA. If it wasn't against my lease, I would have totally Airbnb'd my space and made some extra money. I mean, obviously this is something that you need to like trust people with, but Airbnb has great customer service. It's an awesome platform. And if you have an extra bedroom, or if you're going to be going, maybe you're in college and you're going to be studying abroad and you want to lease out your space, you don't even have to use a platform like Airbnb. You can just do like a sublease, but renting out your space if you're not going to be there, even if you just have an extra like room with a couch, people would pay money to stay there. So definitely look into it. There's all kinds of couch surfing websites and things like that that you can use, but I will have my Airbnb invite link in the description box. I think it would be so cool to be able to design it how you want and take pictures of it and upload it to excite people about staying somewhere. I get so excited going on Airbnb and like looking at the photos of places and all that kind of stuff. So there are so many ways, you guys, to make some extra cash. Alright, and the last way to make money on the internet or on different apps is to become a dog walker, a house sitter, a babysitter, or online tutoring, care.com and things like that. I'm not positive if you have to pay, but there are websites that you can go on and make this profile and really get a name and a profile for yourself going, getting like an online resume started for yourself. So there's also apps like WAG. I think they have a pretty difficult process of accepting people, but if you love dogs and you have, you know, if you're good with dogs, you have your own dog, you could definitely apply to be a WAG walker. I know that's not in like every city, but obviously in like certain major cities. But even if you don't have, you know, these apps, you can post an ad on Craigslist for your services for babysitting or house sitting or, you know, whatever it is. You can monetize that. If it's something that you are like, I am good at editing videos, or I'm good at like being a freelance photographer. You just make yourself available because you never know what could come from it. I mean, you could get like a full-time nannying job, you could get a full-time dog walking job, you never know. Obviously be safe with anything that you're doing. I've personally only had good experiences with Craigslist, but if you're gonna go be meeting anyone from websites like Craigslist, I recommend going with a friend. That is gonna be it for this video. I bet there's a ton of other ways that you can make money online, but these are the biggest ones that I could think of that maybe you guys would want to try. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Definitely check out the description box. It is going to be very full down there with everything I talked about in this video and links for how you can get onto these websites. Also, one I didn't talk about is affiliate linking, referral linking. If you are a fellow influencer, you should be using sites like Amazon Associates, Magic Links, Reward Style. Look into all of these different programs for how you can link to products and make a little bit of commission off of that. Go and be successful and have money for whatever you want in life, and don't feel bad about it at all. You can do whatever it is that makes you happy and whatever it is that you want to make your money and to be financially independent. So yeah, go get them, girl or guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video or vlog.